We good to go? I have 2 platforms to check now. Give me a sec. I think we're good to go. We are indeed good to go. You pop out chat for YouTube, and then I only have to monitor Twitch now, so like for stream output, so I can just put YouTube chat right there, and we're chilling, which is actually super convenient. Huge. Chat, how are we doing? How is everybody's Saturday night going? How are we holding up? Uh-oh, we dropping frames? Actually staying relatively intact as far as frames go. You really do love to see that. How we doing, gents? We're doing some high score runs tonight, because why not? Been getting an itch to do it. You know, every now and then I just want to do high score, and it's definitely not because I just suck at staked runs. It's definitely because high score runs are fun. No, high score runs are fun, to be fair. All right, so let's get into that. TikTok is not back. Probably going to be streaming to YouTube for the time being. Because TikTok support refuses to reach out to me. They've probably just assumed that I'm a lost cause at this point. I've messaged them like twice in the past couple of days, and I have yet to hear anything except for crickets. So we'll see if anything happens, but I'm assuming we're just going to be streaming on YouTube for the time being, which I'm okay with, because the people on YouTube are my goats. Hi, these are 2 really good jokers this early. I think we probably want rebate more. I do kind of want to skip for this investment tag, but I also kind of want the blank in the shop, so I'm going to hold that thought. Kind of glad that I did, because now we have $10 in the bank. Okay, so we hit 3 of our 4s, and we still get to play the flush to just finish off the round. That was phenomenal. That's a really good start for us. $32. Let's redeem blank, just because we have the money. To-do list on 2 pair. I'm going to pick that up for the time being, and then we'll rip you. I do like the blue seal this early. What are you on? 6s. So I think we go for hearts flush here. That seems to have been a good play. Let's play the 2 pair for list. Let's fish for another 2 pair, I guess. We have a... oh, wait, no, we're discarding 6s. I forgot already. Thought we were discarding 4s again. That's my bad. Let's do this. All right. There we go. Trying to squeeze as much revenue as I can out of this. This might not win. I think it does, but it's going to be close. I'm kind of hoping it doesn't. Oh, okay. Ooh. To-do list on flushes. Okay, so I think we're still keeping this then. Hi, Jimbo. Not now. No seals. Skip. Trip you for... I guess just moolah right now. Actually, I don't mind deck thinning. Want to pivot into clubs as well, because we saw that boss just now. So let's just thin the deck. Also, what is with all of our 10s just coming out to play? Okay, so we want to play flushes, discarding 7s. So on that note, I'm just going to look for spades flush. Okay. I think we can ditch the blue seal here. I don't think we really care about having Saturns, right? Let's play this in case we hit another 7 off of rebate. Run it back. Play the flush for list and to not die. I might have flown a bit close to the sun here. Oh, never mind. Okay. Okay, now we can probably rotate out a list. I mean, there's not really any point in not keeping it for right now, so I am going to keep it, but I don't think it's really doing anything for us from this point forward. That was a horrible standard pack. That's actually really sad. And an even more horrible planet pack. I guess we'll just take Saturn because it scales nicely. Yikes. Oh, and I have no scoring now, so now I'm just dead. Well, that'll happen. Pop the 5. Discard for superposition value, hopefully. Never punished. And we get straight scaling, so we actually do just win here. Not a big fan of getting straight from here, but I mean, Magician isn't terrible. Let's pop Pluto, because high card is just generically good for like high score. And I'll do it again. I just want some, dude, I just need some value out of our standard packs. Like, come on. That works for right now because that plays more into straights. On that note, I was going to just block with that, but on that note, I think we just ripped that. And we need to redeem Telescope if we want to, which I don't really want to, but like, it's not really a matter of want. Ooh. The Monoclay, huh? Hi. Well, that's a bit unfortunate. I wasn't even trying to go for like superposition value here, but I guess we kind of have to now. Man, this is really bad. Hey, that $4 from the list is going to save us, though. I love not hitting a single jack here. Granted, we have -1 hand size, but like, come on. All right, let's run that back. We had good money, we just didn't have good scoring. Okay, this allows us to play Hearts Kings as well, which, like, Bloodstone early on is kind of funny. That's, like, the only reason that I would really care about Hearts Kings, but it is slightly better. Six macaroonies. Don't want Droll Joker when I'm on Plasma High. That's interesting. That is certainly something. Gonna go for the greedy full house. Actually, no, I'm not now. It's needing 1 card as opposed to needing 1 card. Unlucky. I guess it's really not, because there's less copies in the deck. Yeah, that was stupid, but we still hit a straight, so we're fine. April 4th in the theater near us is the Minecraft movie. Dude, I want to go see it opening night so badly. I think it's going to be absolutely terrible. And I think it's just going to be like a great, so bad it's funny movie. And I think that the experience in the theater is going to be incredible. Stand ready for my arrival, streamer. What's up, Lemon? Good seeing you, man. We could. I'd be down. As would I. As would I. Let's do... Do we just want to save here? I'm not a big fan of Sixth Sense until, like, late game. Let's just save our money here. We don't really need anything. What is with all the queens just, like, popping up? I suppose we should do that. Okay. There we go. Spot me a 10. Perfecto. Okay. This should be good. Not a huge fan of square, but it keeps us alive, right? So I don't think it's that bad. Level up high card as any self-respecting gamer should. Oh, I think just fooling for Pluto is almost always better than Judgment there. Feels kind of bad, though. Chat, what if it... Judgment could have been anything, to be fair. Let me just not scale square for some reason. My bad. Okay, 8 smackaroonies. Let's go with the Chad since we're going like sock and buskin anyway. And then let's just continue on. Start playing high cards just to scale Steven here. Gonna be sacrificing some of our money, but I would like to not die, and Steven makes that a lot harder to do. Do we want Magic Trick? I really don't want it this early. I think it's unfortunate, but I think we do have to skip it. Did we? Yeah, we skipped 2 vouchers then. I just don't want it crowding the shop in our early antes. It feels really awkward, but what can you do? Crack these 2 just for value. Okay. I mean, I'm not gonna like stick my nose up at that. Negative popcorn is not worth at all. Okay, let's continue. Just keep on keeping on with the high cards. Is that clubs and hearts boss that we've seen? I mean, that gives our tarot cards more value, or our like Arcana packs more value, right? Because then it's just whatever suit we see first. Let's rip you, because I would really like a seal for value. That's actually insane. That's a 6 too. Wow, that was a really good pickup. You could do Crafty Joker here, but that kind of conflicts with the square. And the square has not exactly been giving us problems, so I don't think that's necessary. Let's do 1 reroll. Pick up a Splash, just for more survivability. Okay, we get the $3 and the Pluto here, which is really nice. Pop in that immediately. Let's buy a Devil just for more income. I don't particularly like any of these. Let's go... We did Hearts, I guess. So let's do this. And then just Emp for, like, value. Okay, we'll take those. See, this is kind of awkward because I want to go Moon here because this is a decent Moon hit since we already saw Clubs boss, but we're already buffing Hearts. Does it matter? Can always just suit change. Let's just go full Clubs. We're hitting Kings with that, and then we'll do some deck thinning. And we probably just want to do this for more chips. Gotta do something, but I'll tune in later. Hey, sounds good, man. Appreciate you stopping by. Okay, let's continue. And if we play the Rock right away, we probably just win, which we don't want to do because we want to scale this guy for the time being. Or we can just win anyway. Okay, that also works. 16 bucks. Let's crack the Pluto. Let's redeem Crystal Ball here. Crack you for seals. That's not what I meant. I don't think that's valuable enough for us to take. Really bad planet pack. Not great. Okay, the arm is kind of awkward. Maybe we don't play high cards. How much does this give us? Yeah, I think we just play pairs. Which unfortunately means the blue seal is going to do nothing, but the blue seal would be a net neutral anyway, so like it doesn't really matter. If anything, this is actually a better blue seal on this boss because this is blocking. I was trying to beat Black Deck when I got a seed where if you skip the first blind, you get a poly legendary. Not the best, but still my best find. Sweet. That's not bad at all. Chat, should I make a... I mean, it's a club's king. We'll take it. Should I make a channel in the Discord for seeds? I think that would be fun. Maybe I'll do that after this stream. Man, we even had this blocking and we just get garbage. Let's just hit Mars, I guess. Welcome back. This is low-key better for the time being. We'll keep Venus up here just to block. Nice. Cash out time. We'll grab a devil, and then let's look inside here. I am fine with that devil hit. That's pretty good. I mean, strength is not even really that impactful, right? Let's just do this. That's not great. None of these are all that good. I misclicked. Nobody clipped that. And dude, we're just getting all the suited bosses out of the way. It's kind of wild. Maybe I should have kept the gold Joker. We're net neutral on it right now because this made money last round. I don't think Astronomer is worth. Let's take the Tarot Merchant. And then let's rip you. Man, just like no money. Let's do that. And then let's rip this. Is that the exact same hit? That's actually annoying. Rip the Buffoon pack just because FOMO. Garbage. Okay, Spades boss shouldn't matter, I don't think. Unlucky. Let's hit it with that. Should have dragged the stone to the left optimally, but it doesn't really matter. Okay. Planet packs are better because we have 3 planets blocking. Loki, I just kind of want to skip because that reroll voucher is really good, and I want to have enough money for that. Okay, now I'm going to discard for the blue seal since we have enough strength to get us through this blind. Unlucky. Okay, we have money. Let's rip this for maybe more. I'll take it. I think we take that over gold for right now, just so we can redeem this. And then we have the planet blocking, so hopefully this has dude, like, come on. I mean, that's just kind of ridiculous, no? We've hit all 4 suit bosses. That's actually crazy. And we are going to sell Mars here because we have the blue seal in hand. Boom. Rip Pluto. And then we'll keep the other 2 to block since we don't really have anything else going on anyway. I do like business card here. I think I like it more than banner, honestly, with all the retrigger stuff. That might be a throw, but I like money. Yeah, these are all kind of bad. Rip the Arcana. Definitely just Hermie. Hiker's not that good, I don't think. Do one more? Yikes. What's going on, gangsta? Oh, hi. That's pretty good. I'm actually going to move this here. It's suboptimal for scoring, but it is optimal for money. Okay. Photograph and we're chilling. It's not that great. I'm just the only one still watching. You might be. None of these are super enticing. Let's just do this. Planet pack. Yikes. Yikes. Yeah, usually a lot of people see me on TikTok and then they like flood into Twitch. So you can see how my TikTok being banned is somewhat frustrating. But it is what it is. Redeem Director's Cut, that's like really good to get out of the way this early. Grab this moon as well. That's pretty good. I'll take it, I'll take it. Why didn't I hit the king? Am I stupid? What was my thought process there? I'm not quite sure. Really? Business card? Okay, now we'll do this just for... Ooh. Ooh. Not great, chat. I'm gonna go for the greedy play, just for money. Ended up paying off, and we won anyway. Oh, but we got the wrong planet. I guess it still blocks. See what I mean? See what I mean? Okay. Let's rip you. Honestly think the fixing is more important than the money. Incredible red seal. Take that. By Pluto. And we have sock, so that incentivizes us to keep our face cards. That's pretty good. As is that. So we want to convert that, let me just do this for right now. This is also like a fine hanged man. Bootstraps might be good here, just saying. What, because I have a ton of money? Brother. You gotta be kidding, dude. I'm not taking bootstraps on a high score run. That is actually insane activity. We want to hit that red seal really badly so that we can make the moon haunt it. Not looking like it's gonna happen. It's kind of unfortunate. Do this. Better score and more money. In theory, wow, business card. What a scam. This wins. Dude, business card is the worst econ joker in the game. What the hell? 6 triggers and I didn't hit a 50-50? What am I, playing Pokemon TCG Pocket? Got bootstraps and it didn't even activate, never grabbing it. See, that's exactly what I mean. Average bootstraps experience, dude. I so wish you could use tarot cards on standard packs. I know it wouldn't make much sense, but it'd be really nice for us right now. We already have a red seal king though, so there's kind of no point to take that. That was really bad. Is this worth it? Not really. Hi, DNA. We don't need you right now, but hopefully you'll come back and pay us another visit eventually. I always spend my money. In higher stakes, I have the exact opposite problem. I like never spend my money on higher stakes, which is really bad because you need to be spending money in higher stakes to survive, but I'm always just like, oh, you know, I gotta get to interest cap so I can get more money, and then I just die because I'm not spending anything. So I gotta learn to get past that. Okay, let's do this. Business card is still scamming me to high hell. Do I even win here? I think I do, just barely though. Oh no, I played a pair. That was really bad. I just lost. We do have Chad here though with a rock, so we should be fine. There was someone at the local show tonight who looked just like you. It was me. No, I'm just kidding. Wouldn't that be crazy? I only have black deck, then I just need to win on stakes. Very fun. Did you say black deck and very fun in the same sentence? That's kind of wild. How you doing, Graves? Big telescope fan here. Because now I don't need to block with planets. Why am I still ripping standard packs? I don't need to do that. We have a red seal. I mean, ticket's just better than business card at this point, right? Nah, we don't have that much gold. It's not really. Yikes, man. That needle definitely kills us if we don't get anything incredibly good in our next couple of shops. Sorzel, but I moshed a lot. 10 bans. Wow. That's crazy. Good stuff, though. Sounds like a fun time, man. Okay, let's hit this. And then we have extra kings. We'll do this. And this should get us through this blind. Business card, my goat. I'm sorry I ever doubted you. $10. Pluto action. This always has Pluto, so it's a good investment. That's what I was looking for. Now we actually don't die for a while. I did not think that would work, but that's kind of silly. Okay. This is a phenomenal hand with what we have right now. Only thing that would make it better is hitting better moon. But I guess we'll just do this for the time being. May or may not have crowd killed. I don't know what that means. I'm uncultured. Please fill me in. Do we even care about square at this point? I mean, I guess there's not really a reason not to keep scaling it, but I don't think it's really doing all that much when we have photograph, right? Wow, photograph doesn't even do that much. Yikes. I think because we can actually do that, and then now if we get any copy tech, we're sitting pretty. Wii Joker. I've gotten rid of all of our 2s, except for this one that we conveniently top decked. So Wii Joker's not it. And even still, it's not it because we're anti-7. So, like, what is it really doing for us? That's what I wanted to see. It's just discard for gold and or seals. There we go. Send it. Okay, we survived Needle. Needle. So that's what matters. We're gonna redeem the Arcana pack before we do Paintbrush, just in case of Hermie. Not a great strength, so I don't really care. I don't hate Justice here. It's not great, but like can potentially fix some like jacks or something. Okay, now we'll redeem this. Probably didn't need to do it that early, but it doesn't really hurt. Acorn doesn't matter at all. Let's just Hanged Man the 2 aces. And then we'll discard. Pretty much just want to get a jack in our hand that we can glass, because if a jack breaks, we don't really care. Queens we care a little bit because we can strength them, and kings we care a lot because they're kings and we're trying to do like king builds, but jacks, it's like it takes 2 strengths, so if we lose one, it's not that huge a deal, and it still triggers with like photo chad stuff. So putting glass on it isn't a complete waste, right? Send it. Nice. Mime instead of the business card would be really nice right about now. I would even consider a golden ticket. Actually, golden ticket I feel like is just straight up better. We're not necessarily always playing gold cards though. At least not yet. Even egg I don't really mind here. I don't know, we'll see. Let's rip this. How many queens? 2 queens, 4 jacks. I don't hate the full strength. Really would just like to see Mime. Mime is like at the top of the list right now. Okay, see, we can just strength here and then Fool. I'm gonna keep 110 in case we whiff, but ideally we just hit another queen here that we can strength. Yeah, there we go. Sell the Magician. I don't think it's really going to be doing much. And then we'll copy a Red Seal gold card and then just send it. Actually get the seal here, which is pretty nice. We need a Joker that affects jacks. We got the Baron and that Queen Joker. Where's the Jack Joker? Hit the Road. It's really bad, but it works with jacks. Okay, upscale high card again. Rip the Arcana pack. I mean, I'm not gonna, like, cry about a devil, right? Invis? Is Invis even that good here? Loki, I think it's fine to take that instead of Square. We're kind of at the point where Square isn't doing that much. Okay, let's continue. Boss literally doesn't matter at all. So we're essentially just looking for value cards. Okay. Maybe I should have taken that golden ticket. We wouldn't have. We would have sold it for Invis anyway, right? Some nice business card triggers there. Get the Red Seal Gold plus Pluto. I don't really want to Showman here. But, I mean, at this point, maybe we should start thinking about pivoting into 5 of a kind, because we don't really... We have, like, all the Photo Chad stuff and none of the Baron stuff. I mean, I guess we'll just do this, because the others are pretty worthless. We can just sell these, because we don't need them to block, because we have the voucher. Let's do this. Excuse me. Should we just do flush 5? Let's unlock it at the very least, and if we need to pivot into it, we always can. It's going to be pretty damn difficult with Telescope, but, like, it's at least on the table. That's kind of an unfortunate blow-up. And, of course, right after I unlock it, we get Mime, so it doesn't matter anyway. Okay, huge. So the weird part about Mime is that we don't really want to, since we have a piece for Mime Baron now, we don't really want to pop this Invis Joker now, because it's a 1 in 4 of us getting something that's actually good. So I think we just sell this golden ticket and then we keep the Invis Joker, which is a bit on the awkward side, but it is what it is. We also might need some steel here to stay alive, since we have the Mime, which we of course didn't find, but oh well. Photo Chat Glass should keep us alive here. Yeah, by a wide margin. And then we get double gold, double Pluto triggers, which is really nice. Start re-rolling a bit more aggressively for a Baron, because that's like the last thing that we need. Well, obviously we need like copy tech and stuff like that, but Baron for the time being, just because we have so many kings, it goes kind of hard. Unlucky. Must play 5 cards is a bit of an issue. Okay. think we just skate by barely. Should have probably played another hand there just to play into some more gold, but what can you do? We need Baron, like, right now, though, is the issue. And we don't have a ton of money to reroll for it. Maybe we just do this to keep ourselves alive. It's an awkward play, but I think it's a necessary evil. Team Globe now. This is just another free high card. Take that. The mouth, in theory, is never a problem. Take out some aces, make some more gold. Search for more gold. Okay. See, having two hanging chads, like using the Invis Joker is awkward there, but now we don't have to worry about dying, which is pretty nice. Two Plutos. I don't think strength is really worth it. We can just delete the jacks, right? One more. Damn. It's in the box. Not great. I guess it's money. Yikes. Yeah, we're getting into some dodgy territory here. We need either like Blueprint Brainstorm to copy more mime money, or we need Baron. And Baron is arguably better. Did we just fool for gold here? Temperance is never an issue. Death to copy Red Seal. One more. Yikes. Okay, Hermes is pretty nice there, actually. I'm gonna discard this jack just to find a Red Seal, hopefully, which we do. We do unfortunately need another king, but we have like a lot of gold in hand, so this is still pretty good for us, right? Ooh. Okay, we have to play 3 hands. That kind of sucks. Is what it is, though. Excuse me. Okay, Hermes, pretty nice. That Hierophant is actually, or Hieroglyph is actually extremely relevant, depending on like what these shops give us. So I don't mind that at all. Trading card we would take if we had an extra slot, but we don't, so we're not going to, right? I think we just Deja Vu rather than Cryptid. The plant is also rough here. That sucks. This should win because of glass. If it breaks, it's kind of unfortunate. Okay. So glass does keep us alive for the time being, so maybe we want to lean a little bit into glass. Steel probably does the same thing, just not to the same extent. So maybe we also just start preemptively making steel. That can kind of gum up the works, but like we have to give something a treatment regardless of what path we take, so maybe we just do steel, hope for like deja vus. Who knows? And then we are gonna have to reroll boss blind. Can I do that now so I don't forget? No. Going for greedy play. Not recommended, but like never punished, am I right? Slight switch between kings got us that ×2 mult. What do you mean? I'm not. Plus 57 fortune teller is kind of crazy. I'm actually just gonna use this for like one extra reroll. I mean, that's something, right? Certainly not bad at all. The mark kind of blows, but like, it's not the worst thing in the world. Blueprint also buys us a little bit of longevity. When you made a king and glass card, you switched kings? Like suits or what? I'm confused. Just gotta get this voucher out of the pool, which is, again, kind of awkward when we're still looking for a key combo piece, but gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. Fooling for Hanged Man is probably the most guaranteed value there. Let's see a Baron, please. Damn. Moved one over, did nothing, but you still did it. Oh, really? That might just be like hanging Chad brain rotted or something. I don't know. Can also copy Mime now for extra money and or planet cards, which is like huge. Pluto, Pluto. Pluto. Another deja vu. I'll take that. Is this worth it over Sock, maybe? I don't think so without Ecto. I think we unfortunately have to pass on that. We also don't have Baron yet, so like what would that be doing for us right now? Just making more kings that score the exact same. Now would be a really nice time for that Baron. Why are we trying to remember when you moved one over to the right? Huh? I thought we established that I did move one over to the right. I thought that was the whole point. I really want a Wraith here, but it is never worth it, ever. So we're not going to. Just gonna trance it up. Sure. And we have the eye here, so we're pretty much dead unless we find glass. Or I guess we could play a red seal. That's probably better. Man almost gambles in a gambling game. I know, it's crazy. Okay, so red seal gets us to hundreds of millions from tens of millions. So if we're ever in a bind, we just play a red seal and we're fine. Which I think that literally only gets us through this ante because of how scaling is. Might not even do that. I'm gonna save that glass because we probably are going to need it. That is the second time that we've seen negative popcorn, and I just wanted to point that out. Okay, so now we need to play glass to not die. Because I don't think red seal gets us there. I guess we can try it here for science. But I don't think that gets us all the way. No. Need to break some of our gold, which is really unfortunate, but it is what it is. Okay, so glass essentially also only buys us one ante after this one, but I mean, time is time when you're searching for combo pieces. 3 Plutos, not that that really matters, but it's something. And we're just scraping by. Come on. I know you want to pull up, Baron. I can smell you. We'll get him next time. The ox here is also tragic. Okay, there's our glass, so we do live. We only need 1 blue seal, right? Because of mime. I guess 2 blueprints, or 2 blue seals fills our consumable slots, so that's fine. Nice. Oh, Baron. Oh, Baron. Now would be a really fun time for you to show up. Let's rip you for money, hopefully. I'm honestly not even going to complain about that. Just do this, I guess. Grab Pluto. Baron. Pull up. Paradolia. Cameo. Bean cameo. I thought that was a blueprint for a second. I was about to crap my pants, and then I realized that's not how video game works. We can blow all our we can blow all of our money here anyway. Because the ox exists, so we're gonna lose it all this ante. Let's do this. Let's do... we don't need to do that. Just remembered we were trying to find Baron. It's taking too long. I know. I know. I would tend to agree. Oh, I had... I'm stupid. Do we have another glass card? No. We have to play red seals. Chat, I'm dumb as a box of rocks. I had photograph in the wrong place. Do red seals even get us there? I think they just barely don't. And that was our only glass. I actually just fumbled the shit out of this by not moving photograph over for blueprint. Yikes. Realistically, though, we only had one more ante until we died anyway. We should have just went full sock and buskin. We had like all the combo pieces for it, but Baron is like more consistent, so I like to hunt for Baron more often than not. And we're on Plasma. We can just play the flush straight up. That is money. I'll take it. What's up, Ginger? Good seeing ya. Still a good run? Yeah, that was not bad. $11 smackaroonies. I don't like magic trick this early. I think I'm just gonna skip this voucher. Hi. It's pretty good for right now. I guess we could have played that Arcana pack, but is there really any reason to? I'm gonna do this. It's very risky, but it's also more money. Ooh, I kind of forgot about the boss. Wait, that was a really bad idea. I'd probably just die here now. That was a really dumb play. Let's do this. Maybe we live? If only that was a 2. I think this does just barely get us by, though. And we still got mail-in triggers. I mean, am I the GOAT or am I the GOAT? Let's grab this Spectral pack. Immolate? Damn. Ecto? For sure. What's our next boss? Spades. Which we have none of. I guess in theory we could onk Malin. And it's not that big a deal. Let's just onk Malin, because none of these other ones really seem all that enticing. I guess we could trance a king. Let's just onk Malin. Nat $40, just that easy. All the people who were saying that Bootstraps is really good in my chat, they were right. Chips? It's alright for the time being. Why didn't I play into the mail-ins more? Also, do they always sync? They do always sync, okay. That's kind of interesting. Reroll once. It's pretty bad. Sorry I missed last night's stream. I was playing rather than watching. You're all good. You're all good. I really don't like discarding the 10 there, but I guess we do have full house, so like it kind of works. Now we have 2 10s. That's an easy 20 smackaroonies. A simple 20 clams. am I doing? Just do this. I don't know what I'm doing, bro. Anything noteworthy happened last night? Yeah. It's funny you should mention that. I got permabanned again on TikTok, and when I filed an appeal last night, they denied it. So my TikTok account is gone, actually. Which kind of blows, if I'm being honest, but it is what it is. We'll work through it. $9. This is actually somewhat valuable because we already saw a spades boss. Let's rip this. Immolate. Ecto, go away, dude. I don't want to see you yet. This is a fine world. It's not great, but like it hits a king, so there's value. So what's our boss? Oh, this boss is spades. Oh, so I actually just made myself weaker. But that's okay. Pluto. Some form of chips, please. Of course, I don't have money now. Okay, let's do this. Sounds good, gangsta. Get some rest. Thank you for dropping by. It's pretty good value. We probably are fine to just do this, right? I guess let's just use our discard since we're probably winning with that anyway, just in case we hit 10s. And we don't, so let's do this. Nice. Clearance sale right off the bat. That's pretty good. I'm gonna rip this buffoon pack. I think that's pretty good for us, actually. I'm gonna rip this judgment. Okay, that's bad. Just take the arrowhead. Pivot into like a flush build. You got unpermabanned just to get immediately re-permabanned. Fascinating. Yep. Isn't that sweet? Isn't that cool how they do that? What are we discarding? 7s. I don't think we care enough to discard. I mean, it is optimal, so we'll do it anyway, but I don't think it matters that much. Yeah, we didn't even hit 7s. Unfortunate. Okay, so Arrowhead is going to be our form of strength for right now. That's keeping us alive quite a bit. Hi there. If we get hanging, Chad, that's obviously pretty good. Pop a Temperance here, and then I don't think anything is really worth deathing nor strengthening, so I'm just gonna tower just to get rid of a slot. And then we'll rip this, hopefully get nothing is what I was going to say. Absolutely. Okay. Keep her moving. Discarding 4s. Seems meme-worthy. Pluto action. We're just hitting like I'm like damn near gonna sell this strength at this point. We're hitting like nothing off of it. Definitely Hermie here though. We'll keep the Chariot for right now. Might business card be better than hallucination? I don't think so. The wall, we should still be fine. Discard 2 kings because of mail-ins. Oh, come on now. It was not even that risky of a play. Do that. And then we just win with spades flush. Per usual. There we go. Okay, next blind. Oh, wait, no, this is the wall. I was going to say next blind. We probably can't win with that, but the wall is what was making that such a large scoring requirement. Let's go with this. Okay. Okay. I don't think there's any need to get super greedy. I think we just sell the other mail in there and we're happy with that. Is that boss? That doesn't matter. Selling or discarding jacks. I tune in for bootstrap hate, and there's been a severe lack of bootstrap hate in the first minutes I've watched. Yeah, we've been relatively light on the bootstrap hate this stream, particularly because we've been flush with cash for like the entire stream. So bootstrap actually wouldn't be that bad in our hands right now. That being said, it is still bootstraps, so I am still gonna treat it like it's the child that nobody wanted, because that is pretty true. Okay, yeah, we have one more chance to grab. Wasteful. What are we discarding? Kings. Huge. No kings, really? No more? Even though I have 5 still in my deck? No more? I'm not allowed money? I see how it is. Dude, it was so funny last night. It's just funny in general because I'll get like one person per stream on TikTok. Or I guess I would get past tense one person per stream on TikTok that would have like TTV in their name. That would have like TTV in their name and they would be like, dude, how do you stream on TikTok without getting banned? And I would just, every time I'd just be like, boy, do I have a story for you. Boy, do I have a story for you. Man, we're just getting, these shops are like completely boning us. We don't really have any seals either, which is kind of unfortunate. What are we discarding? 10s? Oh, that's bad. That's bad. Have we even scaled flush? No, we actually haven't. That's kind of funny. Blueprint Arrowhead is the strat, just so y'all know. Okay. I mean, we could photo Chad, but like, do we really need to? It's not bad, so we might just do it. Just because it's funny, but like, we don't need to. At all. Hierophant is complete garbage. I really want to just... I'm Hallucination's getting kicked off the team, bro. Regardless of whether it's his fault or not, bro is not providing. Bro is not providing anything for the team. Let's level our high card back up. Do one more reroll. Take the gold. Perfect. What vouchers do we have? Okay, I thought we had clearance sale, but I didn't know for sure. How does this do? I'm not going to play that yet. Let's just discard for the time being. Discarding 8s. Ah! Oh, this is going to win because this is the equivalent of a flush. My bad. Shouldn't have copied Arrowhead. Yeah, golden ticket gets like no value right now, despite the fact that it is a pretty damn good Joker. Those are all pretty bad. It's just a crack director's cut right now. Just so we have it. Are we discarding 4s? Just some pretty good hits, no? Nice. Punished a little bit for being greedy, but it is what it is. At least we have money. Okay, now I think we just do this. Is Arrowhead or Photograph better? Arrowhead is like definitely better. At least for right now. There will come a time where Photograph is better, but for right now, Arrowhead is like the complete and total obvious choice. Discarding Jacks. Let's rip the Buffoon pack. Dog shit. Nothing in here either. Just pop the straight, I guess. This boss blind shouldn't matter, in theory. Give me more Jacks. Give me more Jacks. Come on. Come on. I'm hungry for money. Okay, do I even have any more? I literally have 2 more. What are you on about? One of them's debuffed, though. I have 3 more, but one of them's debuffed. Yeah, if I play high card here, we just win. I guess we can do this. Might still win because of Arrowhead. Okay, I didn't think so. Yes! Yeah! Okay. Poggers. Actually, I think it's better if we want the Arrowhead triggers. I think it's better to copy Hanging Chad, right? Because then we get the Arrowhead triggers and more Photograph. I think it's just marginally better. I might be an idiot, though, so don't quote me on that. In fact, I would say I am an idiot. Hi. Let me rip my planet packs, and then I'll decide on you. So far, it's looking like we're selling mail-in for you. Survey set. Yeah, we're definitely selling mail-in, then. Because I do want that. But I also don't want to die. Okay, well, now mail-in doesn't matter, so we just do this. I'm pretty sure this is better, because it gets 1 less Arrowhead trigger, but it gets 1 more Photograph. Which I think makes it ever so slightly better. Especially once we start leveling up high card more. Can I get some money, please? I mean, that's not what I meant, but, like, I'll take it. Actually, I think the world is more worth here. Zawardo. Can I get some money? No? Okay. Well, now we just do the exact same thing. So it ended up working out how I was going to do it anyway. Okay, now we definitely just sell Arrowhead and sell the Invis Joker. 1 in 2 chance of this being okay. Or 2 in 3 chance of this being okay. 1 in 3 chance of this being incredible. Please hit the blueprint. Oh my god. Kind of unfortunate, but it's at least survivability for the time being, right? Put Scary Face in here as well. Start scaling Pluto. The Psychic. Okay, now since we have, I mean, Scary Face is like kind of incentive to do this, but I think this is just always the play. Bang. Okay, so we're in the millions. So we have survivability. This is the exact opposite problem that we had last. Wow, these are some incredible jokers for right now. This is the exact opposite problem that we had. That's just a little on the low side for me to take it for as far as being a red seal. If I could actually like speak English or like get my words out. This is the exact opposite issue that we were having last game. Last game we were flooded with money, but we were like constantly just fighting to survive. This is like the exact flip side of that problem. We have a lot of survivability right now, but we kind of have no money. So one of two things is going to have to happen. We're going to have to pivot full photo Chad, and we just make glass cards and hope for Ecto into Sock, which is not horrible, or we have to get insanely lucky with Baron combo pieces. And I'm leaning towards the former just because, I mean, you saw how lucky we got last round, or last game. Made the meme and sent it to you on Discord. Sorry if that's not acceptable, but too late. Already did. Why would it not be acceptable? That's completely fine. Oh, for like DMing me stuff? Yeah, I don't care if you DM me. It's fine. Chat, join the Discord if you ever want to DM me. You're more than welcome to. Like, my DMs are open. I don't care. I think it's just better to roll for like gold cards here, actually, since we have so many discards. There we go. Nice. Ludo action. Red seal would be nice, or just dog shit works too. Do we want a strength here? Strengthing feels kind of awkward, but there's nothing here that's like really all that great anyway, so I think we just strength. Yucky. Hearts are debuffed, we do not care. Discard for various sundry value. Okay. Get some gold. Mime would be really nice here, not only because it's a combo piece, but just because if we get a bunch of gold, that can be like our money engine, and a pretty damn good one at that. So I think I'm probably still slotting in Baron if we find Baron, but I think we're more so looking for Mime right now. Pluto, dubs, do one reroll, garbage key. Nothing? No deck fixing? Long live Scorch with the follow. Holy 200 mil with a single card. Oh, it'll get worse. It'll get worse, trust. Okay. You get the Spectral Immolate? Yo, let's do Ankh, you guys. Trust. No. Crack you. You don't have what we need, so we kind of don't care. I'm just going to continue to level straight. Yikes. I was so proud of getting 360k with one hand. Okay, but the difference between you and I, you make that sound like really a lot better than it actually is. The difference between you and I is you probably don't play this bare minimum 3 hours a day. Because I stream this for 3 hours a day, 6 days a week. So I'm getting, and 3 hours is like average. So I'm probably averaging like 20 hours a week in this game. I would imagine you aren't. So, like, 360k is still something to be very proud of with one hand. Yes. Oh, and no kings. Oh. High card action. Okay, just take some nonsense. Showman, anyone? Vessel, we don't care. Let's just find our gold. And or blue seals. You a professional gambler then? One might argue. One might argue. Okay. I'm lucky if I get that much combined in a full black deck run. Well, yeah, but it's also black deck, which is, like, completely terrible. Finally, man. Some purple seals. Can start getting some value out of these discards. Got some deck fixing here, too. Should have gotten rid of the aces. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, I just need to hit that purple seal, like, pretty much every time, since we're this late in the game. There we go. Survey says... there's worse things I could have gotten there. For sure. Nice. Okay, let's get some more seals, please. I mean, that polychrome queen is actually really enticing. Because it's looking like we might be socking and busking. That being said, we need value. We need deck fixing, but the polychrome spades queen, we just need a red seal to be added to this, and then it's really good. That is quite the gamble, though, because we don't... Do we have Omen Globe? If we had Omen Globe, I would take this, but I'm just taking the value piece there. It's a lot more consistent. That's garbage. There we go. That is also garbage. Seriously? The balanced text at the end is so out of place. What are you talking about? I mean, it's Plasma Deck. The most balanced deck in the game. Smash like for good jokes. So I want to take this because if it's Trib, it's really good, and if it's Perkeo, it's really good. The problem with that method of thinking is that if this is Canio, this is horrible. If this is Yorick, this is horrible, and if this is Shiko, it's not horrible, but it's not good by any means. And we can probably afford to sell a photograph here, which is kind of why I kind of want to do it. Because Trib here is like phenomenal. And Perkeo here is really good, but it's not... the odds are not in our favor. Chad, do we want to gamble on this? I'll leave it up to you guys. Are we gambling on the soul card? Do we pull a legendary? It's a 40% chance that we get something good. Which, like, those aren't terrible odds, but it's still more often than not we're getting something that's just completely worthless. Chat, what are we thinking? What are we thinking? Is there anybody in YouTube chat? There's somebody in YouTube chat. I love gambling, so yes. Fair enough. Fair enough. That's all the justification I need. See a photograph. Trib. Oh! Mod that guy. Mod that guy. Right now. Okay, well on that note, do we want to justice this when we don't have copy tech? I think that's actually a pretty bad play. Let's just skip. Let's go temperance. Okay, so now we just want ecto. We're going for like full sock and buskin here. So we want, what do we want for like end game? We want 2 ectos, one of which to fit in DNA and the other to fit in sock. Which this is not a Nana Inf run, but this is like a very high potential run now. Yo, chat, hear me out. Sell Trib. No, I'm just kidding. Strength worth. Yeah, we have 4 queens. Gambling loves you too, apparently. That'll happen. That'll happen. Okay, so now we just want a hard pivot into flush house. Or not flush house, flush 5. Which it's looking like that should not be that hard to do, fortunately. And we have the blue seals here, so we get some good planet scaling. We got a little bit of score there. Yeah, we got just a little bit of score there. The $5 seed money goes crazy. Needle? Chat, we might be cooked. Needle. No, dude. Needle. I don't think we want to enhance. I guess we can put glass on something. That's fine. All right, well, let's just look for more value for, like, scaling 5 of a kind and or deck fixing. Because deck fixing is, like, one of the big things that we need right now to go anywhere. I won't lie, the blue seals are pretty cool, though. All right, man, that's just scary. What's scary about that? Come on. What does the blue joker do exactly? Anytime a king or a queen is scored, it doubles your multiplier. I mean, that's just a little bit of score, chat. Like, that's not even that much. What did I say we wanted besides Trib? Sock. We probably want DNA more, right? Because of glass. Glass is going to be constantly breaking. We don't want a wheel here because we want Ecto open. All these are kind of bad. I kind of want to just rip a priestess, but I don't think that's even worth, so we'll just skip. I mean, kind of no reason to not take that. Hermie. As weird as it is, too, we are still looking for a red seal. If I find a purple seal, I might just death it. Yeah, that seems like a pretty decent target just for some more value. You may be able to get over this ante, but I'm not sure. It might be tough. Yeah, it's gonna be close, Chad. It's gonna be close. Crystal ball would be really nice here. I guess we're selling the world. Just need one more king. That's what we like to see. That's what we like to see. Get that blue seal too. What's up, Nick? First YouTube chatter? How's it going, man? Just a little bit of score. Another flush 5 level up. Blue Joker adds an amount of chips for each card left in the deck. Okay, smart guy. You know what bro was asking. Oh, wait. Scorch, I told you what Trib does. Were you talking about Tribulate or Blueprint? If you were talking about this guy when you asked about the Blue Joker, he copies whatever is directly to the right of them. So since we have this Blueprint right here, we essentially just have 2 of these guys that give ×2 to every king. I mean, do we even... I don't even think there's any point in scaling any of those. Mail-in would be kind of nice, but we don't really have room for it. I guess we really do, but nah. Mr. Bones, that might be a good pickup. Who knows how long we can survive. Why'd I throw away the seal there? Chat, is streamer stupid? Love Balatro and try to watch all the Pokedokus. Oh, we have a Pokedoku fan in YouTube. Huge. Appreciate you, man. Thank you. I haven't even gotten a flush 5 ever, and you're traumatizing me with this monstrosity. I'm sorry. You'll get there, dude. Yeah, we just play this. It's fine. Chat, I don't know. Like, it is the needle. That was close. That was close, chat. Overstock is kind of a godsend here. Polychrome Blue Joker. Just what we need. See, this is kind of an awkward run because we have like no, besides our purple seals, we have no way of deck fixing. And we also have like no money. Again, besides from our purple seals giving us just like random cards to sell and or like Temperance or Hermie. Speaking of Hermie, just holding a fool. Should have copied photograph there actually, but it doesn't, I mean, it doesn't matter. I mean, we have gold. Can only play one hand. What are you gonna do? I don't know. It's gonna be close. Let's go flush 5. Sure. Huge. Still looking for that red seal. Handful of rocks. We also don't need to be playing flush 5 here just yet. So I am going to save some of these gold cards. Can I get an explanation on how Plasma Deck works? I'm so confused. It takes, so whatever the numbers on the side here end up being, so like just take this high card without any calculations, for example. It's 135 chips on this left side and then 14 multiplier on this right side. If this was our like final score right here, it would take these two numbers and balance them, so it would make them both the same. It would average them, so instead of it being 135 times 14, it would be like 75 times 75. So it just makes your score, in general, for the early game, it just means that chips are much better because more score means like more balancing. And for the late game, it essentially just means whatever your score is gets squared, which is really powerful for high score runs, and that's why like everybody uses it for high score runs. I don't know if that made a ton of sense, but if you need anything else cleared up, just let me know. Okay, we'll keep scaling that. Nope. Just emp there. That's not bad. Ugh. Water's pretty awkward. We do still win, though. I guess in theory we could do this just to pull for more, like, gold. Only game we're selling the world for $1 is great value. True. Okay, that kind of worked out in our favor. Just make more rocks. Go for more gold. We pulled an ace, so one more time. We have two hands. This is fine. Okay. Now we just play you and win. Nice. And we get two Plutos, which don't matter at all. I guess they kind of matter for like where we're at right now. Reroll voucher there's actually really nice. Saves us a good amount of money. Pop a Hermie. Pretty much, I was gonna say, pretty much just looking for Hanged Men at this point. Let's do this, and then let's Fool for one as well. We want to thin our deck just so we're running into all of our enhancements more often, and our seals and stuff, so we can continuously get a bunch of value. Let's do this. At this point, it's about when you'll get bored and not when the score gets too high for you to reach it. You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised. I think the max score that we've gotten so far is E18. So in theory, if I just did nothing right now and didn't like try to increase my score, we would make it, what? Another like 3 or 4 antes probably. We have the 2 planets in hand, so I'm just going to do this. We get less value out of the gold, but I don't want to break glass. And I do want to scale flush 5 for like the late game, the super late game. Was watching some of your videos at work earlier, and Supernova looks so sick in foil. That is fair. I think a lot of the Jokers look really good in foil. And thank you for tabbing me up, Afflictions. Appreciate that, man. W Afflictions. Okay, chat, hear me out. Sell Chad, judge it. No, I'm just kidding. I don't think any of these are that great. We can make this a Spades King for the time being, just doing that, and then we can make another rock, I guess. Not that making a rock really makes that much of a difference. See, I kind of want a Sixth Sense. That's a wild photo Chad build. Yeah, we got a little bit lucky. I kind of want a Sixth Sense for Ecto. Because Photograph is common and we have Trib, right? So we can always just find Photograph again. I think I'm going to do this. Because we need Ecto to turn this into like a late game run. Papa Death, I don't think it's that important, but we'll see. Hopefully we actually top deck a 6, because if we don't, it's going to be really awkward. I shouldn't have sold that. Okay, there's our 6. This doesn't... Okay. I didn't think it copied, but like maybe it did. Play the 6. It's not terrible, but it's not what we were looking for. I guess we could have held that to like block for Arcana packs, but not a big deal. I should have put glass in the front. I forgot we had Chad. My bad. Not that it's gonna matter, but like that was optimal. Okay. I'm gonna hold on to strength here as well, because we still have 3 5s in the deck that we can turn into 6s for more chances at Ecto, which I think is pretty valuable overall. The polychromes are going crazy with that voucher, dude. Holy hell. High card sets money to 0, so if we fish for... if we just play into the Sixth Sense, our money gets eaten, but that's fine. Do we hit... I suppose we have a ton of purple seals, so we can just do this. Okay, let's rip the Sixth Sense here. Lose all of our money, but that's fine. Ankh is horrible. I think let's just do this. How many Kings of Spades do we still have? We have a decent amount. Let's just do it. That's fine. If our glass breaks, it breaks. We need DNA to get by anyway. That's like the whole point of us fishing for Ecto here. Okay. Boom. Flush 5. Still need a red seal, actually, so we still do need to be opening standard packs, which is really awkward, but it is what it is. Crystal Ball gets us closer to Omen Globe, which gets us closer to, what's it called? Come on. Ecto. Okay, that's a pretty good Hermie to just hold on to. I like that. It's a decent death as well. Looking for a 6. How many do we still have? Just have the 1. Is it even worth, like, fishing for? I guess it kind of is. Ecto is pretty powerful. There she is. Come on, ectoplasm. Yeah! Oh, that's so good. Wait, that's actually really good, chat. That's huge. Okay. Let's play our little flush 5. We're gonna get some money. I think we have full hermit value after we play this hand, right? Now, I will say hitting Ecto on no hand size vouchers yet is a bit awkward, but I think we're just happy to hit Ecto at all. Okay, we have damn near full Hermie value, so I'm just going to pop it. Sixth Sense, you're going to go away for right now. We probably don't want to pop the Ecto until we hit either Sock or something as well, right? Well, we could just sell Sense and Chad, right? And then pop Ecto. But we need Sock so we just don't die. So we want to hold the Ecto for right now. I'm not opposed to taking more purple seals, if I'm being honest, because we have so many discards. What does Ecto do? When you pop it, it adds negative to a random joker that you're holding on to, but it makes your hand size go down by 1. But the negative is like far more important to us because we want certain jokers. And so we want more room. Because ideally we have 7 jokers in our lineup. Ideally we have... I guess we only need 6. Because we can rotate out Chad for... We need to rotate Sixth Sense for Photograph. We need to rotate Chad for Sock. And then we just grab a DNA. And this goes like super far. Then it's just like deck fixing that we need to worry about after that. That's a pretty good hand. Let's do this. Scale flush 5 twice, and we get some gold. Nice. Yeah, the only thing we're really worried about is money. If I get like a mail-in rebate, I might drop it for Sixth Sense. I mean, Sixth Sense isn't really doing anything for us now that we have our Ecto in hand, so we need to drop it for something anyway, but like mail-in would be really nice. Reserved is not that good. Score is getting fairly close. Yeah, that's what I mean. We still don't have a red seal either, man. We need Omen Globe like really badly. Seltzer is good enough to get rid of Sixth Sense for, or is it? I think it is. Now that we have Seltzer, we definitely want, what's it called? Mail-in. Because mail-in, if it hits Kings, is like incredible value right now. I'm just gonna pop this Strength, Loki. Suppose we can fish for another gold card here, or like another blue seal. Okay, that works. When do you think the next Nuzlocke will be? Probably not for a very good amount of time, if I had to guess. Okay, we're at E28 now. Granted, that's with glass cards, but Seltzer kind of skyrockets our score. I mean, this is just temperance value. There's kind of no reason to not take that. Does literally nothing for us, but it does make our temperance score go up, which is kind of a yippee. Still looking for that red seal. Like, desperate. Okay, really? You're gonna make me strength this that many times? I'm not even taking that. I know we're still looking for one, but... I guess I could have taken it, actually, because we do have a ton of purple seals. Showman? I think we ditch Chad for Showman here. Because if we pull another... I mean, that's just kind of GG, no? Hold up, if we pop Ecto right now, it's guaranteed... Because the Showman has a treatment. Seltzer has a treatment. Walkie is already negative. If we pop Ecto right now, it's guaranteed to hit Brainstorm, Trib, or Blueprint. Hits Trib, and then we have room for DNA. This is crazy. This is crazy. Yo, we're cooking. We literally just need a red seal now, and we pop off. This is incredible. Cop that death. I'm not gonna lie, the plant made me shit myself just now, but we do have director's cut, so it's fine. Just gonna do this arbitrarily. We should probably keep death for... It's greedy of me to do so, but we should probably keep death for when we have... What was I gonna say? God. Dementia moment. Red seals. That's what I was gonna say. These are both pretty ass. DNA. We don't want to copy anything with DNA until we have red seals. Because it just crowds the deck, and especially right now, we don't need to at all. But ideally, we want to copy red seal glass. Showman here is also hilarious. Because if Showman pops... We need to replace Seltzer with Sock and Buskin, and then if Showman pops either Brainstorm or Blueprint, it's just over. It's just over. Okay. Rip it. Nice, we get the planet as well. I low-key kind of want to ditch Showman for Malin, but I don't think our deck is thin enough yet. Or, like, fixed enough, I guess. We have no queens, we have 5 jacks. Yeah, we need to fix our deck a bunch. Sock and Buskin, Invis, or a dupe off of Showman? Yeah. Well, Sock we just rotate in for Seltzer, because Seltzer effectively right now is just a temporary Sock and Buskin. What's the tag in Orange Steak? This is essentially just like that tag, but slightly better. But yeah, Invis would go crazy. Invis, we probably sell Showman, and then pretty much any dupe that we have here, besides obviously Walkie Talkie, is like really good. DNA dupe probably doesn't matter either. Idol is eventually really good, but we'll come back to that. Idol is actually disgusting eventually. What other bosses could we run into that give us trouble here? Because I low-key want to buy this luchador just to be ultra safe, but I don't know if that actually matters. Let me look at bosses real quick. Hook is... I don't remember what we've seen, but we've accounted for seeing the Spades boss already, so Spades boss is fine. That's not going to show up. Hook is fine. Ox we've already seen. House we don't care. Wall we don't care. I think the plant is really the only boss that, like, kicks us in the nuts, right? Serpent is, like, kind of odd, but it doesn't really matter. Yeah, I don't think we need Luchador here. I think we can just reroll the boss and be fine. I'm going to do that now just so I don't remember it. Yeah, okay, the mouth is free. Cheeks. Did you get the one that mixes your jokers? That one doesn't really matter, I don't think, right? Because we would just need to, like, find Trib, which we can probably do pretty easily. That one also doesn't. That one also only shows up on multiples of 8 for blinds, so it, like, really doesn't matter. Is high card still our most played hand by quite a bit? So telescope is pretty cheeks here. Sure. Not the rare dupe that we needed. Not the rare dupe that we needed. I might have to start duping glass here just so we don't die. Feels really bad, but we might not have much of a choice. Ugh, out of discards. Not doing it here, obviously, even if we do decide to do so, because the boss would make us play high card, and I'm pretty sure we would just die. Maybe not, but I'm not going to chance it. Ooh, glass broke. That's unfortunate. Can we hit a red seal, please? Oh, I completely forgot about blank. I probably didn't need to go that hard for Ecto then, but blank. Ooh, antimatter is actually, like, kind of insane, no? Antimatter allows us to get even stronger. I'm gonna save Fool for... Hold that thought. I'm going to say Fool for just making more glass, I think. What are we looking for now? Just Sock, because we can't hit duplicates. Sock and red seals. And, like, negative mail-in, I guess. Red seal is resisting? Deadass. Yo, low-key, I'm just gonna copy a little bit of glass. I don't want to crowd... I'm like skeptical of doing this just because I don't want to crowd the deck, but I also don't want to die, so... It also makes Seltzer much worse, which Seltzer is giving us a lot of survivability here. But we're getting a little bit close on our scoring threshold. Oh, shit. I forgot to move the Trib. Wait, that's kind of bad. Alright, we're in hard mull time. How many kings do we still have? Now we're fine. Just give some of them glass. We're fine, chat. I was just giving the stream suspension. That doesn't really matter where I put my glass cards, does it? Since we don't have Chad now. R.I.P. Chad, you will be missed. Midas Mask, huh? Red Seal. Let me see it. Damn it! I need Omen Globe, like, now. Go away. Hi, Baron. Not now. Not now. Make a little bit more glass. God, just dog shit, dude. Glad we have so many seals now. I don't know why I discarded there, but it's neither here nor there. All right, let's make some glass. Is it actually better to make 2 tribs here over 2, or not 2 tribs, but like a trib and a seltzer? Like, is this better? I think this might be better, low-key. Let's test it, shall we? We'll do it on a 5 glass hand, just for science, to make things easier. So this is 2 tribs, 2 seltzers, as opposed to 3 tribs, 1 seltzer. Does it actually even matter? I guess we want more seltzers because we have glass, right? No glass breaks. I'm the goat. I'm the goat. Okay, Invis is ready. Still no red seal. Actually kind of pissing me off. I don't know what Balatro got. I angered, but I can't find Stuntman for my last voucher. What do you mean Stuntman for your last voucher? Am I missing something? Okay, so we want to sell... We don't want to pop this Invis until we have Sock, right? There's your Stuntman. Because if it copies Seltzer, then it's like really awkward. The window doesn't matter. Okay, and Seltzer's only active for 1 hand, so we can't copy for DNA. Alright, no. Let me do this. There we go. Okay, so we tested 2 of each. Now let's test the 3 tribs again. What was our last hand? Like E30? Chat, do we remember? Trying to get the voucher that makes you reduce your hand size to 5. Oh, you're right. Can't you just play Ghost Deck and then like Ecto a ton? And or Ouija? Chat, do we remember what our last hand scored? I think it was E30, right? Alright, let's see what this scores. This is 3 tribs, 1 seltzer, as opposed to 2 of each. And I don't think we scaled anything. E30? Okay, thank you. That's what I thought, but just wanted to make sure. I think more re-triggers is better since we have glass, no? Yeah, it definitely is. Okay, now we have to hard mull for either sock or seltzer. Telescope doesn't matter. Please give me a red seal. Oh my god. Low-key gonna buy that just for voucher skips. Yeah, no retrigger tech here is actually really bad for us. Let's sell the walkie-talkie and then pop Invis. If Invis hits DNA, we're just screwed, and it's really sad, but it is what it is. I'll take it. I have been, but I can't find Ecto or Ouija. That's tragic, man. I'm sorry. Okay, now there's not really a reason not to copy glass, so let's copy some glass. We get 4 copies, so we're guaranteed 5 of a kind glass. Now we copy the trib. We get effectively 4 tribs here. Oh, we're not getting any retriggers though. Dude, we're dead. The red seal didn't pull up. I can't do anything about this. We actually just die. Tragic. Yeah, we're cooked. We lose right here. Even Chad would have been fine. Did I even get... Okay, I skipped over that one red seal that was like a 4 of spades. In theory, we could have made that into a glass red seal king. But did I even hit enough strengths for that to be like possible? I don't know. I guess I also could have taken a mail-in at some point. I probably could have taken a mail-in earlier to get more money. But I didn't think we would be dying this quick. Anti-16 is kind of sad. Yeah, we're cooked. Do I even have more glass in the deck? No. I don't even know if I have another 5 of a kind, but I'm gonna fish for it. This is our entire deck in our hand now. No, I don't even have another flush 5. Oh wait, yeah, I do. Not that it matters, but just to go out in style. 07s. Unfortunate. That was a good run though. Would have comboed with the walkie-talkie. Oh yeah, true. Yeah, why did I sell the walkie-talkie there? Walkie-talkie would have won that for us for sure. Oh well, what can you do? What can you do, chat? All right, I'm actually gonna end stream there. I know we're a bit on the light side. Got 6 ads and now I don't know what happened. We died. We died, sorry. I'm actually going to end stream a bit preemptively because I have a bit of an early day tomorrow, so I want to get tomorrow's... I want to start editing tomorrow's YouTube vid tonight so that there's less for me to do tomorrow. So let me go to Twitch. Let me go to the Balatro category and we'll drop somebody a raid, methinks. Maybe? Somebody's just streaming Courage the Cowardly Dog under Balatro. That's actually awesome. Alright, I can't find any streams that look like super enticing. Oh well. Oh well. Alright, we'll just end it there. I'm talking about the Red Seal 4. Oh, you're so right. You're so right, chat. All right, we'll just go raidless for tonight. Actually, is Lakido still streaming? Let me peep this. Lakido is not still streaming. I'm sad. All right, this is what it is. But yeah, I'm gonna get out of here. Appreciate you watching tonight's stream. We're probably, like I said, I'll keep y'all posted on the TikTok situation, but we're probably going to continue streaming on Twitch and YouTube for the time being, as opposed to Twitch and TikTok. Ugh. So if you want to, you know, if you like YouTube better or whatever, I don't know, man, but you can go on there. But yeah, that's all I got for you guys tonight. Join the Discord. We just talk about Balatro, and I think Invincible brain rot has been a topic of discussion. But yeah, that's all I got for y'all. Join the Discord, sub to my YouTube daily runs every single day. Hence the term daily. I'm intelligent and tired. But yeah, no stream tomorrow because I don't stream Sundays, but we'll be back Monday, 11 p.m. Central. And that's all I got. Stay safe, sleep well, and have a good one, chat. Love you guys. Thank you for watching.